know if it's going to be doable or not. Certainly, we're going to try. So I would ask when we get to that item, Mr. Wilburn, that you add that into the language. If no objections. All right. This time, I'd like to introduce Todd Kennedy. He's our new elected city council person and will be taking office on November the 28th. And certainly we'll give Todd at that time to allow him to say what he needs to say. And unless you want to say it now, we'll give you some time now, Todd.
I'll talk later.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, glad to have you on board. I do want to take just a moment before I ask Sarah Wilkerson of the Boys and Girls Club to come up. I want everyone to please stand and take just moments of silence on Loudoun County Commissioner. As a Loudoun County Commissioner for 28 years, and of course passed away and was buried yesterday. But I want to take just a moment and remember Commissioner Dove, if you will. Everyone bow their heads, please. Amen. Thank you all. Okay, we have with us tonight as well Sarah Wilkerson with the Boys and Girls Club, and she's going to come up and give us a brief of what's happening going on at the Boys and Girls Club. Sarah, welcome.
Thank you. Is it all right if I give you a
Absolutely.
pass through? Just pass it down. So I just want to thank you all for letting me speak with you all today. You know, we had a wonderful breakfast event a little bit ago, and we got to, I think, share the heart of the mission, what we do, and having the kids speak and just share, you know, their home. That's their second home for a lot of them. It is for me, anyways, as well. But today I just kind of wanted to stand before you all and give you all so just some numbers and let you all know what we do at the Boys and Girls Club and how we can be supported. So we do offer childcare, and it is our goal to make sure that families have the opportunity to have after-school care and summer care for kids. We want to make sure that that is affordable for our community. We also focus on education. We have some great school systems here, but we also want to make sure that we're offering tutoring, homework help, and more educational activities in the summer that allow them to prevent that summer learning loss. We also focus on social and emotional wellness, making sure that we have a social worker on our team, and that is at our club at least once a week, in on some parent meetings when we have some behavioral issues. We've been in IEP meetings with the school, brought them in, that way we're on the same page, and all working to make sure that that child has every opportunity to be successful. And also workforce development. So this is something that is mainly in Knoxville, but I'm working hard to try and get that down here in Lenoir City. I do think that would be a great asset to our city and our county, and making sure that the teams that we have at our club, that we have at our schools, have opportunities here to see, hey, I want to see what this is about. I want to, maybe I want to figure out if I want to enjoy nursing. I want to see if being an electrician is for me. By giving them the opportunities to experience it in smaller workforce classes, they can get a taste of it before they dive all in. The second page I gave you is a return on the investment. So this was a study done by California Lutheran University Department of Economics, Finance, and Accounting. So this was done to show the economic return of investment for the Boys and Girls Club. And it said that for every $1 in Boys and Girls Club in Loudoun County, we see a $12.47 return on economic impact. So currently our budget is $681,000. So we could potentially be seeing an economic return of $8,493,242 return of investment. So that could be teens growing up, getting jobs here in the city, whether that's while they're still in school or after they graduate. We want them, I love Lenoir City, so I want them to stay local. And so we want them to have that return on investment. If that means that the parents are able to work and have a regular 9-to-5 job, they're able to see that economic return on investment if they have affordable childcare. So those were some of the things that go into play when we think about economic return of investment. So how we're asking our local governments to help is as we grow, which we are seeing a lot of growth as we're looking towards opportunities for childcare, if we're having grants come across your table and seeing those opportunities, we would love to be a part of the conversation. We believe that what we're doing here in Lenoir City is great work, and we would love to grow that work as we are running into our capacity ourselves and looking for room to grow and serve more people here in Lenoir City. We think what we're doing is great, and we would love to grow that as Lenoir City grows as well. That's it.
Sir, thank you so much, and appreciate the job you do. And if people that's watching, if they didn't get a chance to go to the breakfast, they should sometime, or come down and visit the Boys and Girls Club. And certainly what you're doing a fantastic job, and we appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
all. Thank you. Thank you.
This time, is there anyone here to any reports from member city council? This time, is there anyone here that would like to comment on an item or item that's on tonight's agenda? All right. Item number 1 is consideration of planning commission's recommendation regarding adoption of ordinance to amend the zoning map for City of Tennessee pursuant to 1374 of the Tennessee Code annotated to rezone property located off Highway 95 from R3 Highway Commercial District to R1 Low Density Residential District to R3 High Density Residential District. This is the second final reading. Ms. Collins is not with us. We had this at the first reading last time, and obviously had a public hearing today. And I'll try to entertain any questions you may have, if you've got any.
Mayor, I'd make a motion that we approve the rezoning.
Mr. Simpson sits on the planning commission, makes a motion to have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Shields, discussion. Roll call.
Kim Hines,
Abstain.
Hines is absent. Wampler,
Aye.
Shields,
Aye.
Brandon,
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
Item number 2, consideration of planning commission's recommendation regarding adoption of the ordinance providing planning services for certain properties proposed for annexation to the city of Lenoir City by ordinance pursuant to 651-102 of the Tennessee Code annotated. Said property being approximately 24.30 acres located off Highway 70, furthermore identified as South County Control Map 009, parcel 111.00. This is second final reading. There was some discussion earlier today. Just let you know, this is continuous of property that's inside the corporate limits. The homeowner, Mr. Dan Smith, is here with us tonight. He's requesting that it be annexed, and I'll entertain any questions. If not, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
So moved, Mr. Inline, Mr. Wilbur. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Brandon, discussion. Roll call.
Kim Hines,
Yes.
Hines is absent. Wampler,
Yes.
Shields,
Aye.
Brandon,
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
Item 3 is consideration of planning commission's recommendation regarding adoption of resolution annexing property located off Highway 70 containing 24.30 acres, furthermore identified as Loudoun County tax amount 009, parcel 111.00. And of course, this comes as part of the adoption of the ordinance as well.
I'll make a motion on that, Mayor.
Mr. Shields makes a motion, have a second.
Second.
Second by the Vice Mayor, discussion, roll call.
Kim Hines,
Yes.
Hines is absent. Wampler,
Aye.
Shields,
Aye.
Brandon,
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
And I'm glad to see your city residents, maybe now you can be able to vote next time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Item four is consideration of person committee's recommendation regarding employee Christmas bonus. This is something that we do every year, and, I would recommend passage, and that amount is, Ms. Scott.
It is, that's fine, sir, 200 total for full-time and 100 total for permanent part-time.
Make a motion to be approved.
Mr. Simpson makes a motion to approve, do I have a second? Second, Ms. Shields, discussion, roll call.
Inline.
Yes.
Hines is absent. Wampler.
Yes.
Shields.
Aye.
Brandon.
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item number five, consideration city council regarding acceptance of revenue, American Rescue Plan ARPA money, total $1,383,278.16, as stated at the beginning of the meeting. I would recommend also that we put in the language, money to be used for a public safety training facility for the fire and police, if approved by the state and auditors. And we'll have to submit a plan to them, and it'll be up to them if they approve it or not. I would recommend passage.
Mayor, I would make a motion that we approve the application for the money, hope we get it, and use it for a public safety training facility for the fire and police.
Police Commissioner makes a motion to approve, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Brandon, discussion, roll call.
Inline.
Yes.
Hines is absent. Wampler.
Yes.
Shields.
Aye.
Brandon.
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
Item number six, consideration of person committee's recommendation regarding purchase of vehicle for Parks and Rec Department. You have, a quote, that's on government bid. Government bids from, Board of Murfreesboro for $42,797. That was approved through the purchasing committee, and we recommend passage. Mr. Kelso, do you have anything on that?
No, sir, not really. We did look at all the state contract pricing, and this was the best price among those available.
Any discussion? Good. Entertain a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Vice Mayor makes a motion, have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Brandon, discussion, roll call.
Inline.
Yes.
Hines is absent. Wampler.
Yes.
Shields.
Aye.
Brandon.
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. And, item number 7 that we added to tonight's agenda, permission to go out for RFPs for a call center, for fiber, broadband, this comes in request, LCUV. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion, Mr. Henline, have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Brandon, discussion. Roll call.
Inline.
Yes.
Hines is absent. Wampler.
Yes.
Shields.
Aye.
Brandon.
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
Madam City Administrator.
No, sir, I don't have anything tonight, but thank you.
All right, motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion to pay the bills, approving all bills and accounts to be paid when properly approved and the funds are available.
Vice Mayor makes a motion to pay the bills, have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Brandon. Roll call, Mr. Willard.
Inline.
Yes.
Hines is absent. Wampler.
Yes.
Shields.
Aye.
Brandon.
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
This time, is there anyone here who'd like to talk about something that's not on tonight's agenda?
Yes, sir.
Not for Mr. Bailey.
My name is Dan Bell, I'm a citizen taxpayer and business owner here in Moore City. My friend Douglas Buddy Hines was finally beaten at the polls during this past election, after holding the reins of being the most popular councilman to ever serve the citizens of this city. Buddy cared more about this city than anyone will ever know. The evidence is literally everywhere. However, for those who don't know or may have forgotten, Buddy Hines' name is on every single building this city has in some shape, form, or fashion. Every ball field, every park, every school, including the one attended by Kaylee Martin. Miss Martin decided to take aim at my 89-year-old friend recently and was actually published as well. Of course, she forgot to mention they were the only paper to ever be sued for making up lies about a political candidate, and they're no longer owned locally, not even in the same state. She also forgot to mention his decades-long service and his sacrifices over the years, because this gutless troll's hack job was to shame an 89-year-old man by any means necessary, including him needing assistance. I'm sure the villagers who read your convention would like to know why you hate the elderly, and at what age do we become useless to you and your publication? The age of this council is over 65, except for Ms. Wampler, of course, who remains 35. When do these council members become useless? How about our officers, judges, and commission members? You call yourself a local person and then do this to a man who literally gave his life to this city? I'm asking every citizen, every business, and every government entity to band together and boycott the writer and the publication she works for immediately. Show them we will not stand for shaming of the elderly, and particularly a damn founder of this city. Thank you, and buddy, I'm sorry you had to be shamed by this sorry troll. And I hope this city honors you properly, and you're the grand marshal of the Christmas parade, because you always have good candy, and I and my kids are gonna miss you. I love you, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bell. Anyone else that would like to speak? Well,
I don't know how to follow that. But I come here tonight just to thank each and every one of you guys on city council for your love and support of my dad over the past 20+ years. As he would say, it has been a pleasure. You know, when you have a group of people working together toward the same goals, you kind of become a family. And I think that's how my dad saw each of you as part of his family. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, my dad's had a rough year. COVID, my mom passing away, he did miss some meetings. But I think if you look at his record, the past 19 years, it's been pretty impeccable. So I want to thank all the city employees that have been so good to my dad. He loved everybody here. Yeah, he's accomplished a lot of things with everybody else. Swimming pool, walking trails, splash pad. There's just endless things. But he has had a lifetime of service to the community because he's loved Lenoir City. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of you for taking care of my dad.
thank you, Rosemary, and certainly, I'll have some more to say on the 28th, but certainly we appreciate your dad's service to the city, and I know that, Mr. Kennedy's gonna have some big shoes to fill, but I know he can do that. Anyone else? All right, any other business? Do you have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion, we adjourn, Mayor.
Mr. Hammond, I make a motion to adjourn, do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Shields, discussion, roll call, Ms. Wood.
Inline, yes. Hines is absent. Wampler,
Yes.
Shields.
Aye.
Brandon.
Aye.
Simpson.
Aye.
For adjourn, thank you.